Well, after much speculation, California Senator Dianne Feinstein has officially announced she is not running for re-election next year. Now, two Democrats have already announced they are running for the seat, and the question was, would she run? And what would their future hold, right?
Yeah. The announcement today that the 89-year-old won't run provides the answers. But as KCAL News reporter Jeff Nguyen shows us tonight, even that came with some confusion.
I haven't made that decision. I haven't released anything. It would be my plan. You put out the statement? I didn't know they put it out.
Okay.
So it is what it is. I think the time has come. I have a whole other year. I have things that are underway. I expect to achieve them. I hope.
Yeah.
And so we'll see.
89-year-old Senator Dianne Feinstein speaking off camera to reporters in the Senate complex, appearing to be blindsided by her own announcement that she won't seek re-election in 2024. For months, there was uncertainty whether the longest-serving female member of the Senate would seek a sixth full term. Political science professor Sarah Sadwani says there have been concerns over her cognitive decline.
But plenty of folks who I think are breathing a sigh of relief that she's going to exit the Senate gracefully.
Last month, Burbank Congressman Adam Schiff announced his bid for the Senate. He says he spoke to Feinstein before entering the race.
I wanted to make sure that I paid her the respect of letting her know what I was interested in doing, and she could not have been more gracious.
Schiff has earned the endorsement of former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Irvine Congresswoman Katie Porter, who wasn't available for an interview, has also entered the race. Both progressive candidates have made the economy their top priority.
That goes for taking on Wall Street and the big banks, big oil, and big pharma. It's why I refuse to accept corporate PAC and lobbyist campaign money.
I decided to run because I think that the economy is still not working for a great many Californians in different parts of the state.
Another name that may enter the race is Congresswoman Barbara Lee of Northern California, who famously cast the only no vote against authorizing the war in Afghanistan.
Barbara Lee, for quite some time has had a very safe district to run in and has not had to fundraise at the level that Adam Schiff or Katie Porter has had to do.
Feinstein was elected to the Senate in 1992 during the so-called Year of the Woman. Today, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer paid tribute to her trailblazing career.
But she's a legend in California as the first woman senator, a legend in this Senate. She was the leader on so many different issues.
Feinstein says she intends to remain in office through the end of next year when her term ends. In Toluca Lake, Jeff Nguyen, KCAL News.